Well, as soon as I can find us, we'll go live. But I don't know why we're not there. There we are. And we're live. Hello. Welcome to the show. Hello. And welcome to the show. Oops. All right. The link has been gifted. And I'm going back to our regular page. Why am I not finding our regular page? There we are. All right. Today is February 26th, and it's another surprise heart art prompt and quote. Here's the link. And did the video come up? Yes, we are ready to go. Ready to rock and to roll. Oh, all right. There we are. Hello, good morning. How's everybody doing? It's 8 a.m. exactly. This morning has already been challenging. Why, I don't know. Some days without my husband, I think this is going to be a fun day. It's all to myself. And then other days I'm like, where is he? I need him. So, anyway, good morning. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Leticia. Hi, Donna. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Johanna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not really going to do any shameless plugs today except for, oh no, this one. For the website. It's creatorofcuteness.com. And if you haven't been over there yet, you should go over and take a look around. Because on March 1st, which is Saturday morning at 8 a.m., no, at 10 a.m., don't go at 8 a.m., at 10 a.m., Ann Kobieri Scott and myself are announcing our pop-in cuteness retreat. It's at the Whatever Craft House in Newton, Kansas. If you haven't been there, you should at least go take a look. Go Google the Whatever Craft House. The house itself is gorgeous, but the interior of the house is what's to die for. It's all in Lindsay and Anne rainbow colors, and each room is cuter than the last. It's not an inexpensive thing for us to take on. And it would not be, I mean, I don't think it's inexpensive for you guys, but it will be magical. I'll tell you that much. So you're going to get the lodging from Anne and I. Each bedroom is cuter than the last. And each bedroom, I think the most important thing to know is that if you can't sleep with somebody else in the room, this retreat is not for you. But for me, it's just gonna be magic. So each bedroom has like 3 or 4 beds, and they're so freaking cute. And you could stay up all night long if you wanted to. I think you could even sleep on a couch if you wanted to. But you have to share a bedroom. We share bathrooms. So, it's really not about that. It's about the cuteness because it is stinking cute. So there will be 14 spots available, I believe. I think we had 13 at first, and now there are 14, we've decided. Anne will have 7 on her page, and I will have 7 on my page on my website on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. It's $800 for the weekend, and that is for your lodging and your food and all of the creativity that we will bring you. We're going to share teaching. So in the morning, Anne is going to teach, and in the afternoon, I will teach. And let's just say you only wanted to take Anne's class for some reason. I am taking Anne's class and teaching my class, and she is teaching her class and taking my class. So, we're going to give you a lot of art, but if for some reason you didn't want to take both of our retreat classes, you could take part of the day and just work on, take Anne's class and then take the second half of the day and work on what Anne gave you to work on. But I think together we're going to be really good. I really do. I think it's going to be super fun. And I'm going to give you a downtime project to work on. So, like in the evening when we're just sitting around, it's just going to be a mindless project that you can work on in the evening while we're hanging out, or go out to the backyard in the garden, which looks freaking amazing. It's just going to be so much fun. So, it's September 11th through the 14th of this year in Newton, Kansas, and with me and Ann. So, that's the only shameless plug I'm doing today. I want to open some mail. It says, warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. Oh, that's so cute. I should have opened this a little better, maybe, because the envelope is so cute. Look how cute the envelope is. Oh, and she used a puppy stamp. This is from Kathy. Why is there a pacifier on it? Kathy McCreary. It said Facebook sucks. Enough said. Love you, Kathy McCreary. I get it. I get it. Oh my God, that's so funny. It is funny because I'm sharing this on Facebook. Ugh, that's a great card, Kathy. Thank you. We'll do our book in a minute, but I just wanted to share what I did yesterday. Yesterday, we had our bonus class of stitching birds for the Flights of Fancy class, and this is one of the birds I did. Ugh, it came out so cute. She got stitched on the machine. I'm not done. I'm going to add sequins or beads or whatever. This is going to become a little wall hanging. I'm going to put it through a stick with some ribbons here, and then it's going to get a quote down here. I don't know if I'm going to stitch the quote or if I'm going to just write the quote. I'm not sure yet. Haven't got that far. But anyway, this was one of the ones that I did, and this is the other one that I did. We did three. I also did a faux stitching quote. Um, but this one is just a little felt bird, and it's going to go on my new journal that I'm doing for the 100-day project. I haven't finished it yet, but you can see the idea beginning. I'm going to put her in here because I don't want to lose her. But I just thought I'd share where I am. These were my first 2 days pages. And I did go online on eBay, and you can still buy these journals. They're like $30. Let me tell you the name of it. It's Borum and Peas, I think. Oh no, can I not open the last page? Why doesn't it say Borum and Peas? Oh, because I covered it up. It was under here. It's Borum, Boorum, I think, and Pease. Oh, Dieta says my mother-in-law passed away this morning. Please pray for my husband as he is not taking it well. Well, of course he's not. It's his mommy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sugar Plum. The too much lately, too much. Um, it's hard when I read things like that, and then I have to go back to being happy. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Dieta. These were my first 2 pages. This is my page for today. Even though it says I'm on the 4th page, it's really the 3rd page because I always save the first page for some kind of a cool title page. But it says, then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. I just love that poem. It's by William Wordsworth. He's a modern day poet, not William Wadsworth Longfellow. It's William Wordsworth. And then I did this cute bunny. I just, at nighttime, I just don't see what I need to erase. It's funny. There's just so much erasing that needs to be done. It says, "No winter lasts forever. No spring skips its turn" by Hal Borland. And don't you love this? It just came out so pretty. Watercoloring on these old funky ledgers is amazing. The page is very yellow. Look, you can see from the white how yellow the paper is because it's old. And it's really great for watercoloring. It just takes it so well. And now I've got two that I'm working on here, but I haven't quite got that far yet. So let's begin, shall we? We are to here. This page here, we're going to put this. It's getting really tight. It's not, it's just tight. I think because I have so much crammed on this side. And I wanted to use this seam binding, but I want to iron it. So you're going to have to bear with me because I forgot to iron it at a time. We're just going to cut it. It's not seam binding, I lied. It is twill. Is that what you call this? Twill? It's like a twill ribbon and it stamps really nicely. But I have my iron here because yesterday was a stitching day. So I wanted to make sure I ironed it. And I think we'll put a little one of those edges. But it just keeps curling. Stop curling. All right, I think it's straight enough now. Okay. This is a wool felt mat, in case you were wondering what it is. It's from Adornit, and I love it so much. It just can go with me. I don't need an ironing board all the time. So we're gonna just... So we have the word inspire and create, and we're gonna do inspiration, hopefully on this one. Just de-threading a bit. Fanning the threads. I don't know if inspiration will fit, but we're gonna sure try. And I'm using my alphabet set. I hate these little cubes. Oh, I got black on me. This is Distress ink from, you know, the Tim Holtz guy. Let's do Imagine instead. I think it'll fit better. Oh, oh, now I did my table. Hang on. Sometimes these don't stamp as good as they should, but one of the best purchases of my life. Are these alphabet stamps. Oh, well. And I think I'll hit it with the iron again. Not because I really have to. I just like to heat set stuff so that it doesn't rub off onto something else. I turned the iron off. But shopping was fun yesterday, Diane. I went to Target and bought a baby gift. So much fun shopping for babies. I wanted a doll, like a soft body doll, and the only one they had was $50, $43, I think. And I'm like, I am not going to spend that on a doll. So I bought a gift certificate and an Easter bunny. Jennifer, you remembered Aunt Laverne's name? Did Brent get to stay with Aunt Laverne? Laverne, yes, that's her name. These stamps are no longer available. They were called American Standard Rubber Type Company. You can look it up, but they're no longer available. You can find other stamps like this. What's it say here? Standard Excello. There are other stamps similar now on, Amazon and stuff, but not that brand. Those are long gone. Yes, Brent got to go stay with Aunt Laverne. His buddy, his race buddy, did I tell you they rent a car to go there? They don't take their own cars because they're racers. They race toy cars. They're this big, but they think they're racers. They like cars. They're car guys. So his buddy he wanted to rent a BMW, and he rented it from one of those companies that is not like Hertz Rent a Car. It's like Airbnb for cars, and his buddy rented a car from there, and a BMW, but a fancy BMW, and they all pitch in for it, and it got stuck in the snow on the way here, so they didn't get the BMW. So his buddy rented a Audi, I think. I don't know. And they got there. It takes like 6 hours to get there. And in about 4.5 or 5 hours, my husband called and said, "We're here." And I'm like, "Oh my God. Are you alive? Is the car okay?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I only had to white knuckle it 2 times." I said, "That guy was driving like a fiend." All right, so we have 2 choices. Oh no, 3 choices left. 3 choices. Let's choose this one that's filled. Piece of my heart. I don't like that one. Let's do striped heart. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Scribble hearts. I don't like any of these. So let's go with striped heart. I'm not feeling any of them today. And let's pick a prompt. All right, a quote. Art is the most insane mode of individualism that the world has known. Oscar Wilde. Well, I mean, why not? Let's do it. I want to do a heart here first. So let's do yellows and oranges and pinks today. Shall we? So anyway, they got there in record time. It was a little frightening when he called. I was pretty nervous. But yeah, they're there. They're with Aunt Laverne. She's not sick anymore. She's doing good. Let's do this one a little differently. Yeah. And I went to Target yesterday. I went to Floor and Decor to pick out tile for the bathroom, which apparently I cannot do without my carpenter husband because I don't know what I'm looking at, and there was nobody there to help me. I don't know if they have Floor and Decors where you come from, but it's a big flooring and bathroom and kitchen type place. But yeah, I left feeling inadequate, but I did take a lot of pictures. And then I went to Joann's. Joann's is going out of business. And I got some ribbon that was $19 a yard for $2 a yard for my daughter's surprise gift I'm getting her for her shower. Do you guys want me to show you that? Riley, you're not here, right? I don't think Riley's ever watched this video. Want this yellow a little thicker and a little darker. because you could give me your opinions on if I should. I don't think I'm going to put this ribbon on because it really makes it too fancy for my daughter, but I'll be happy to show and share. Oh, Sherry found an rubber stamp set on Amazon for $8.99. We used to sell those at my store for $35, but that's a great deal. Do you have a link, Sherry, by any chance? Okay. So now I just want a heart. And I'm going to go pink. And I'm going to go orange. Stephanie says the one time she is watching. Yeah, I'm going to show you anyway. She would never watch this. This is way below her. And she's at work. You know, when you work in the pastry world, you have to be at work at 0 dark 30. Okay, let me show you. Joann's is only closing some of their stores. Not anymore, Linda. They're closing them all. Everything's on sale. Our store wasn't closing until 2 days ago, and now they're all closing. They couldn't get a buyer. So go to Joann's if there's anything you need. All right, I'm going to show you. I went to Home Goods and I got this beautiful box. This is what I wanted to put her gift in. Isn't it so pretty? And then this is the ribbon I bought. It's beautiful with little flowers and pearls. And it was $19 a yard. There, you can see it better there. Isn't it pretty? But it's a little bit much. So let's go into my bathroom, shall we? So this was my wedding dress. And now it is a robe. And as you can see, it has the ugliest lace from the 80s that you could imagine. And the lady who made this for me said the only part of the dress that was pretty was the lace. And I'm like, well, I don't think so. The rest of the dress is the satin part of the dress. And I was thinking of putting this lace here on the lapel, but my daughter is a very simple person. So once I got it home, I thought maybe not. But I'll definitely use this for something, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's kind of pretty, right? It's not Look, there's my toilet paper. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just, it is what it is from my wedding dress. There's not much I could do. When you're trying to do something from your ugly 1980s wedding dress. And I think she'll love it. It's a little much. Like that lace is just a little much. But I do think she'll enjoy it. Oh, I just wish it wasn't so fancy because she's a very simple girl. I do have flowers that were on the dress, those big roses that they made out of satin. And I'm going to make a pin to put on it, but I think that's also going to be too much because my daughter, like I said, is extremely simple. Simple. Okay. Oh, this is a fabric scissors. Oh, God. Don't cut out of your fabric scissors. Yeah, my daughter sent me the idea a long time ago. And then one of the gals in some group that I'm in makes those bears out of like your dad's old shirt or your husband's old shirt or something. And so I asked her if she could make the robe, and she had never made one before. And she said, sure. I wish the sleeves were shorter. I did not know she was going to do long sleeves. And so when she had it, I thought what was all pinned together. I asked her if she could shorten the sleeves, and she said no. She had already sewed it. So that's my only complaint about it, is that I wish it had short sleeves. But I think she'll still love it. I think she will. There were so many people buying fabric at Joann's when I was there yesterday because all their yardage was like 25% off or something, but you had to buy full yards. And so there were like, I don't know what they were, but moms with young girls who were just buying so much fabric to make them stuff. So I had to wait in line for a very long time at Joann's. And then I showed you the box I got at Home Decor and More, decor or at Home Goods. And then I met my friend Debbie Clark. Debbie Clark is a saint who got me champagne from the winery that she works at for our mimosas for my daughter's bridal shower, which was so sweet of her. So we met up. And then Debbie had the most amazing story happen to her right after we um, got together. And I can't even remember it, but it was about her and a guy and somebody who was stuck on the side of the road with little kids. And she had to get gas. I don't remember. I wish this wasn't so tight. It's not glued tight. It's just having a hard time getting in there. So maybe I need to put it on a second backing. Just needs to be a little stiffer, I think. So let's do that. Anyway. And then I treated myself to milk at the supermarket and a piece of chocolate cake for dinner. Because when your husband's not home, you can eat chocolate cake for dinner if you want. And that's what I had, chocolate cake for dinner. I think that's going to be better, just a little stiffer. So yeah, that's how my day was. And I really want to go out shopping again today. I want to drive 2 hours away to a scrapbook store because that's the closest store. But I don't think I will. Carmen, are you here? Because I was thinking of asking one of my girlfriends to go with me, or two or three. And if they said yes, then I for sure would go. Stephanie said my daughter Paisley would love that dinner, not you, because you're a skinny mini. Okay, let's see if this works better. Oh yeah, that's much better. It just needed to be stiffer. All right, so now we have this page. I don't need a pocket here because we don't have to have that many pages left. So we have this. And I think what I want to do is the same thing that we did for this heart in the front, starting backwards. I know I really want to go to the store and then I want to photograph, I want to film it. One time we did that here. I went to the scrapbook store and I filmed it. I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys, if any of you remember that, but I went into the store and filmed it and shared it with all of you all. I asked him ahead of time if it was okay if I filmed it. And I'm like, it was during the pandemic or maybe right after the pandemic. I don't remember. Yes, the craft store in Dixon. Do you want to go, Terry? I'll drive. Let's go. It's the only scrapbook store near us left, right? There is no other scrapbook stores. If you're local and you want to go to the scrapbook store, let me know. I'll pick you up on the way. Oh, Susan remembers me filming that. It was so funny. Oh my gosh, they do have the cutest stuff. Maybe I should just go. So I finished downloading all the videos that were from paid classes here. all of those videos. So now all I have to do are the free ones here in this group. Stephanie says, can you pick me up in Florida? You pick me up. You have the cuter car. I'm making a big mess of this heart. Can you see it? I'm kind of out of camera. Sorry. It'll come together. But right now it's kind of a mess. No, it's pretty good. Oh no, Lisa, you would be a perfect one to pick up because you're so much closer to Dixon than me. Too bad. Well, next time we'll go again. Here's what I need at the scrapbook store. Nothing. So it would be really dangerous to go because I would spend money that I don't need to spend. You know? Got to get some variations of colors in here. Kind of light for my taste. But it's pretty. Oh, I'm smearing it again. Like yesterday, I smeared the whole thing. I'm just trying to get some gradations of color here. I think I've done it. I think it's okay, right? Looks all right. It's a little darker orange over here. And then we have to dry it. Leticia says, if anyone who lives near Dallas, there's a place called Pegasus Creative Refuge. I'll tell you what, Leticia, there's a store at the bottom of Texas. I don't know exactly what city it's in, but it's called the Little Craft Place. And I have been wanting to go there since they barely opened. They have walls and walls and walls of washi tape and stickers. It looks amazing. It's somewhere in Texas. So I think this will be pretty, right? So this one's a little darker than this one, but it'll slide in there and then our wording's going to go on top of it. Just have to get it all dry. Debbie says I needed new watercolor brushes. Wait, do you want to go today, Debbie? Do you want to go to the scrapbook store with me? Call Palma. Palma, are you here? Karen, Joy, aren't any of my friends watching today? Because if one of you guys says yes, I am in the car as soon as I'm done here. I'm going to iron this again. I'm so happy I have my iron up here. I'll go to Dick Blick with you. I just don't want to be home. I have some adulting to do, and I don't want to do the adulting. Debbie, you do? Call Palma. Siri, call Palma. Just kidding. Let's go. All right. Message me when I'm done here. 9 o'clock. I just got to get dressed. I know I have a lot of friends watching today, Lori, but you don't live here. Otherwise, I'd take you to the store with me. Oh, it'll be fun. Not sure why I went on the top of it. All right, I think we're good. What did Pat say? I'm on the corner of Wisconsin and Illinois waving. I'll be wearing a red hat with a feather. Hard to miss. I promise. That's so funny. Art is the most insane mode of individualism that the world has ever known. Oh boy, this is a lot of wording. I think we're going to use a big wide pen today. All right. Should I pencil it? Maybe. And I think I want to go off this direction. Does pencil erase on top of watercolor? Where is Carmen? Debbie and I talked yesterday. Debbie, why can't I think of your last name? Clark, when she gave me my champagne, and she took a 4-hour drive yesterday by herself. We're both kind of in the same place with adulting. Individual is, it's a good thing I did this in pencil first, because I would have spelled that wrong. Creeper alert. Oh no, really? Harry, I don't see one. I got nothing. Where? They're not here for me to see. I don't see it. Somebody block them. It's not coming up for me, and I'm going way far back. No, it's not here. Maybe it's here. Let me look on my cell phone. Oh, no. I think you're meaning Leslie. It comes up as Charlie, but it's actually Leslie. Some people use their husbands, whatever you call it. This is pretty with the heart in the background, right? Oh, I have blocked that person before, which I don't think they're a person. I think they're a bot. That's why I can't see them, because I blocked them. Man, I'm shaky today. Art is the most insane mode of individualism that the world has ever known. Yeah, they keep coming up. Oh, don't give your phone number or address here, ever, 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 ever. Whoever did that. If you did do your phone number or address, take it off. Delete, delete, delete. Don't ever do that in a public place. Only in a private place. We're going to use a 10 and an 8. I could use some new microns when we go to Dick Blick. Always find something to buy at Dick Blick. Huh. I mean, who doesn't need art supplies? Every day, all day. Let's pull this one out a little further. Yeah, so I started going through all of our old free videos here, and there are some really good ones. So I'm going to really try to continue to um, download and save some of the freebies off this group because, man, there are some good ones. I really like this. I gotta say, I was thinking of doing something in the background here, and I'm not sure yet, but I really like it. Don't think I've ever done this before, have I? I mean, I don't know. And I love it with just regular printing. I made this a lot bigger. I hope it fits. ISM. It fits. Sherry, you've never been. Sherry, come up to Sacramento sometime. We have, oh my gosh, Fresno to Sacramento, that is a drive. That's like 3 hours, right? Maybe more. But you get to pass my favorite market. I can't even remember the name of it. It's a Mexican market in Modesto. And man, do they have the best guacamole in the world. Linda says, I'm finally taking the Paper Peeps class. It was during the cyclone. Oh, our cyclone. Your book is adorable. Oh, that's such a fun class that Rebecca and I did. Paper Peeps. There were so many good classes. And it's really fun to go back and watch the ones that were during the pandemic because we talk about such funny things during the pandemic. Linda and I, well, I don't know if Linda did, but I signed up for a class this morning. It was the class I was supposed to kind of take in. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a fancy yes, because I was writing have. Well, it's a little tricky to read that. I wrote it right, and then I was talking and I wrote have instead of has, but it's okay. Anyway, I signed up for a class that I've been wanting to take from this gal named Ruth Korch, in Santa Cruz at her home. I was signed up to take a calligraphy class from her a couple weeks ago, but that's when my son's mother-in-law passed away and I couldn't go. So I had to forfeit that class. But now she's teaching the class I really want to take, which is called it's called the Farmers Market, and it's all day watercoloring and the lettering. Oh, you did sign up, Linda? So I posted it here in case anybody wants to go with me. I'm going to spend the night in Santa Cruz at a fancy night-night hotel. That's what my daughter used to call them, night-night hotels. Mommy, are we going to stay in a night-night hotel? She used to love night-night hotels because one time when we went to a scrapbooking convention, we stayed at a really fancy hotel and she got to go with us. But that was through the business. And then the next time we went, we stayed at like, not a Holiday Inn, but just some cheap hotel. And she's like, Mommy, this isn't a very nice night hotel. I'm like, this is what Mommy can afford. We don't always stay at those fancy hotels and have room service. Oh my gosh, she thought she was the queen. It was in San Diego. I'll never forget it. It was the fanciest hotel. Well, the good news is I didn't smear anything. Lindsay, are you in Elk Grove? No, I'm not. Are you in Elk Grove? I'll pick you up along the way, or we'll meet you in Dixon. Let's meet in Dixon. That would be really fun sometime to have a field trip to the store and everybody could just meet there and we would all try to see if we recognize each other. And you guys would recognize me, but I don't think I would always recognize you. But that would be fun. Anyway, oh, I love this so much. It's really pretty. The orange and the yellow, the pink didn't really come out as pink as I was hoping, but I think that's okay. It's not horrible. I'll have to take my pencils if I go to Dick Blick because there are a couple colors I'm missing. And I don't have a chart that tells me, I do have a chart somewhere. I don't know where. That's really pretty. All right, should we do the background? I don't want to do anything to the heart. If I did the background, it would be like a curly-Q kind of pattern. This is called gold ochre. Oh, Kathy says it reminds her of Sister Carita, and that is the best compliment I could ever ask for. I don't know which color to use. Let's try it on here. That's a good color. They're both good. I kind of like this gold ochre. Okay. So if I go, well, let's just start. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to stipple. What do you call this? Where you're just kind of randomly doodling a pattern in the background. Normally I would call it stippling, but is that what it is? It's not really stippling. It's random doodling in the background. Nah, I kind of wish I hadn't done it, but it's okay. It's always fun to try things because you never know. That's why I like having several journals going because I love to try different stuff. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Can you see it? Oh, because I'm way too high. Oh, sorry. It's very light yellow. It's not horrible. It's okay. So what else do you want to talk about? I have an interview this week with a famous artist. Did I tell you guys that last week? She had to cancel because she lives in Vermont and it was snowing there. So she had to cancel. So we're doing it this week. And I don't know what she wants to talk to me about, but it's not really an interview, but she has an assistant and her assistant called to set it up. I'm like, why didn't she just text me or email me and say, hey, do you want to chat? But we're doing a Zoom chat. So I don't even know if, like, I don't know anything about it. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Denise, all Joann's are closing. They're going out of business. They could not find a buyer. So it's a big deal. It made the national news. It's super sad. My friend and boss, Carol Lee, was posting something about it on her Facebook page saying, you know, are you sad that these stores aren't going to make it and they're going out of business? And now we just have Michael's or Hobby Lobby unless you have a local craft store. But I said, back in the scrapbooking day, I think one of the reasons, well, the biggest reason that scrapbooking didn't make it is phones, because people stopped printing out their photos and just having them on their phone. But a big reason also, I think, is because there was no good instruction. All the scrapbooking teachers wanted to teach advanced classes. Nobody wanted to teach the beginner to learn how to scrapbook, to understand the principles, and to try a page, you know, and then get hooked. And I think that's true with craft stores as well. Nobody wants to teach a beginning knitting class. Nobody wants to teach a beginning jewelry class. They want to teach for more advanced people. It's kind of like the tap dancing class that I took with my friend Palma, because that person, I feel, now I'm just getting carried away here. I feel she was not teaching to beginners. She was teaching to, like, if you were a much more advanced tap dancer. And so I did not want to continue. I wanted to start easy. I didn't want to go straight into a routine. Not that it was a routine, but it was fairly heavy. But I think you have to gear yourself to beginners as well as more advanced students, which is why I have a lot of those beginning classes. They're recorded classes. Here I do whatever the heck I want because it's free. Oh, and let me address this as well, because our retreat is $800. I know that's a lot of money. I do. I understand that it's a lot of money for a lot of people. But there are two of us teaching at a place that's not inexpensive. We are providing all the lodging and the meals. So it's actually a pretty good deal, because most of the retreats there are over $1,000. And we did not want to do ours for over $1,000. We wanted to make it more affordable. Anyway, a couple of people commented that that was outrageous. And you know what? This is my livelihood, art. And I do this for free because I love it so much. But then I also have paid classes. So if you can't afford to come to a retreat, I understand, but you don't have to be nasty. I'm sorry, but I did take down the comment because it made me so upset. There were two people that commented and really broke my little heart, because I try really hard to do affordable things for people. And not everything is affordable. And come if you can, and if you can't, I understand. But it's not expensive. Gosh, this is pretty considering. Jackie says, I love teaching my beginning sewing classes. The little girls are so sweet. They get excited about what they make, unlike advanced sewers who know everything. I know. I get it. I love teaching basic classes too. All right, well, this is it. Are we done early? No, not that early. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that page. And this one, I'm thinking we'll do the same. We'll put the ribbon this direction, right? And I'll have to start my printing here. Yes, Marlene, people can be mean. Anyway, Sorry I even talked about that. I should have kept that to myself. But sometimes I just spew words when I'm here. But this came out so pretty and so simple, and I love it. All right, you guys, I'm done. I'm going to call Debbie and see if she really does want to go. Oh, you know what? I picked striped heart and I didn't do a striped heart, but I did do stripes on the edge. I forgot it was supposed to be a striped heart. I'm not changing it. I could put stripes in here, but why? It's so pretty by itself. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great whatever you call this day. Have a great day. Renata says, "Oh, I already missed you. People who think you are too expensive should come to Germany. Then you'll know what it's an expensive workshop." That's probably true. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Um, See you later, alligator. Okay, bye.